As always, thank you to Onyx for sending us this sample. This is the Palma 2. I love this box. I think it's very smart the way they put a big chunky 2 on there. It's a very simplistic box, and you have all the specs on the back. Now I kind of feel with these secondary, tertiary, 4th, 5th, 6th releases of these things, they're just adding more RAM and adding more storage because it just feels like they've hit a wall. And this isn't just exclusive to Onyx. I mean, bigme is a pretty big contributor of this as well. Just these kind of quick turnovers of units just to get them out for the sake of having a new unit and not doing anything crazy new and bringing nothing to the table. I don't mean that this is bad, because it's not. It's objectively better than the last one, but what I mean is, the last one just kind of came out, so here's the second one, and do you get anything different? I mean, it's still still not a phone, it's just an SD, so they don't even add a SIM card. I think that would have just changed the entire game if they made the Palma 2 an actual phone. That would have been nuts. We're going to put this off to the side just for a second. Let's explore the rest of the box. So we have the series quick start guide, nice accordion layout. You have power button, volume up and down, microphone, USB-C. Just hold on to this. If you guys have any questions, you can hit us up and we can most certainly answer them for you if you have any concerns about the unit. I'm wondering if they're going C to C. A lot of manufacturers have gone C to C recently. Nope, full size. So you get full size USB to USB-C on that side, and that's all the box. The cardstock is pretty strong, and they give you a little foam dampening chunk here and a cutout for the camera bump, so that's kind of cool. Now this certainly does look like a phone, but it is not, because, well, it is just a tablet. This is a tablet, by the way. It's not an e-reader, although it might kind of look like one. But you know what they've included is an all-new case, and this is important because it's not the silicone case. This is a case cover, so it is going to be different than the previous gen of cases. Previous gen was just a silicone kind of sleeve, but this one incorporates the same silicone sleeve but adds a case element to it, which they just stuck on because I can tell this is the exact same case. But it's all really nice all the same, so you would just squeeze that in there like so, and once it's in, you get a very cell phone-esque appearance to the whole thing, the way it holds, the way it has the magnet snap, the cutout for the camera. It looks like a phone in pretty much every capacity. Now the bottom is a little bit deceiving because it looks like you got dual speakers, and whether there's 2 speaker packs in there or not, they're on the same size, so they're not equidistantly spaced apart, so there's only 1 speaker right there, and the other one's a microphone. So they just have the little speaker grill there just to make it, evenly spaced for symmetry. Now the case can be propped up like that as well, and that's pretty much it. This is one of the devices where it is the most evident that the screen is super far away from the viewer, and I'll tell you that right now. This drop shadow is a chasm between the bezel and the actual screen. It's huge. You could peek under there almost. It looks like you put a slice of ham under there, although it is a flush screen and bezel. Let's do a first time boot up just to see what is all going on here, and then we'll get into the full review in a future video. Of course, we will get into the differences between this and the Palma 1 or the Palma in the full review. We're not going to do that now, but we will show you the unit really quick. You have a SD card slot, you have a EINK button on that side, you have a power button, and you have volume up and down, and we showed you the speaker situation. We have a USB-C, and on the top looks like you have another microphone. I don't believe that's a status indicator light. On the front you have an earpiece with a light sensor. Again, on the back you have a camera with a flash package. The operating system is very much the same as it was last generation. You do have a top drop down where you get all of your kind of cell phone-esque kind of things. You get your brightness, you get your temperature control, you can make it orange, you can make it blue. It's completely up to you. You have the navigation bar at the bottom. You can change that as well to the gesture support, and you have your ultra fast mode because this has super refresh on it. We're going to show you all this in the full review, of course. And finally, you will notice you have Google Play on there as well, which is critical to the success of some of these units. This is everything that comes in the box in the brand new Palma 2. We have the white version in front of us. Thank you to Onyx for sending us this sample, and stay tuned for more coverage.